Blue Origin has ambitious plans ahead, ramping up the flight cadence of its New Shepard suborbital vehicle, and even considering new spaceports to support that scale. Today we'll unpack why this matters, how they might pull it off, and what it could mean for commercial space. Let's get into it. Blue Origin wants to significantly increase the number of flights per year for New Shepard. The suborbital vehicle was originally developed for tourism, science missions, and payloads, with a goal of frequent reuse. By increasing flight rate, they can lower costs, improve schedule flexibility, and attract more customers, both in space tourism and suborbital research. To support more flights, Blue Origin is also evaluating new spaceport locations. More launch sites can help by reducing range congestion, if too many flights from a single site cause scheduling bottlenecks, shortening transit for customers or research payloads, expanding geographic coverage, for example for regulatory, weather, or logistics advantages. But building and certifying a spaceport is costly and time-consuming, involving environmental reviews, launch licenses, infrastructure, and local partnerships. Scaling up this way isn't trivial. Some of the challenges include regulatory and licensing. New spaceports must comply with FAA or National Agency safety standards, airspace management, range safety, logistics and infrastructure. You need roads, power, vehicle assembly facilities, communications, tracking stations. Weather and environment. Some locations have better launch windows, fewer storms or winds, fewer constraints on noise, protected lands. Market demand. They must ensure there is enough demand, from tourists, science, or payload customers, to justify the expanded capacity. If execution isn't careful, they could face delays, cost overruns, or underutilization. Blue Origin ramping up New Shepard and expanding spaceports could tilt the suborbital space industry in meaningful ways. Cost pressure. Increased flight rates can drive down per-launch costs and make suborbital access more affordable. Competition. Other suborbital players, Virgin Galactic for example, may feel more pressure to improve cadence or reduce costs. Access for science and research, universities, small payload developers, and microgravity experiments might benefit from more frequent and reliable access. Technical maturity, repeated flights, stress test systems, accelerating reliability improvements, maintenance protocols, and reuse cycles. So what might we see in the next few years? Blue Origin could announce one or more new spaceport sites, domestically or internationally. They might push toward weekly or more frequent flights of New Shepard, especially if demand holds. We may see partnerships or joint ventures with states, spaceports, or governments to host launch facilities. Technological upgrades, better turnaround times, more robust reuse, automated maintenance. It all depends on execution, regulatory approvals, and whether market demand matches the increased capacity. Blue Origin's plan to scale up New Shepard and explore new spaceports is bold. But ambitious projects are what push commercial space forward. If they pull this off, it could reshape how we access suborbital space. What do you think? Will Blue Origin succeed in scaling to dozens of flights a year? Which location do you imagine as their next spaceport? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more space industry updates. Thanks for watching. See you next launch.